Hey guys, it's Amber and I'm excited to show you my really old 2009 December daily album. So I was going through some stuff recently and I found it. It was 2/3 of the way completed and all I had to do was get everything punched, finished like the last 7-ish days or so, and that was really it. Like, I'm very happy that I took the time to get it finished because now it can sit on my shelf. Even if it has, you know, an old place I lived, an old boyfriend, I don't care. I'm glad that's who I was at the time and what I was doing. So it's a really simple album, very heavily influenced by Ali Edwards at the time. Lots of, by the photo styles, the make your own book style. I still am a very clean and simple scrapper, but I was definitely influenced by her a lot and still am to this day. So these chipboard covers, I'm not sure who makes them anymore. I don't know hardly most of the product in here, but I believe they're around 9.5 to 9x9-ish. This felt tree was actually something I found at the dollar store and I glued it onto the front cover and I thought it made a really cool textural piece and really like a statement. A lot of the papers in here are basic gray. I believe this is Old American Craft stickers, so December '09, really glad I put that in there so I know what year it was. And a lot of my photos have Ali Edwards digitals on them. So they were already printed and styled that way. I don't even have the original photos because I had a computer issue a long time ago, but luckily majority of these survived. I think I only had to reprint like 2 photos, and that was at the very end. So I was already completed all the way up to day 17, and then I just did from there to 25. Alright, so let me jump right in. So day 1, story about my festive PJs, and I had the Sign of Winter digital. Lots of little word phrase stickers there. Day 2, like I said, lots of fun playing with colors. I tried to stick with stuff that had a nice spread across the 2 pages, even if they were 2 different stories. So this was a double feature for Night at the Museum and Night at the Museum 2, which I had never seen before. Day 3, I made some easy bake cookies. I had a little digital file here. Day 4 was actually kind of a really cool story because President Obama at the time drove past where I work twice and the roads were shut down. He was visiting Allentown, Pennsylvania, which is where I worked at the time. So in one of these limos, that's his presidential motorcade, he's in one of them. He actually went by twice, and all I had was my cell phone with me at the time. So I have this ancient cell phone photo from a flip phone from 11-year-old technology, but I'm really glad I have it because it was really cool. So just some filler stuff on the back. Day 5 was the first snow of the season. You can see a little bit in my background, and I took a self timer of putting the lights on my tree. Day 6, I used this really cool Heidi Swapp clock piece. I think it was a leftover, and told a story without a photo about learning a new game and spending time with my family at their house. So I used like a really old fun scrapbook playing card to tell that story. Day 7 was just a simple story about doing a ton of laundry that day. It's probably my day off. Day 8 was a new movie called Prep and Landing. I added these right here. Oops, I forgot to cover that photo. I tried to remember to cover all the other photos of my ex at the time because, you know, he doesn't need to be online. But anyway, had fun trying to find complementing papers and told that story. Took a selfie on the couch. Just a filler page with this flower. There's a few of those throughout the album. Day 9 was our the Glee fall finale. I was huge into Glee back then. It was season 1, so it was really big for everyone. Day 10 was a card I got in the mail. My aunt had given me a subscription to a food cooking magazine, so that was really fun. Saved that and stuck it in here. Day 11, this was our Christmas card I sent out that year. Day 12 was just telling a story about how much I love these Chick-fil-A candy cane milkshakes. Day 13 is a little hard to see here, the number, but it's on the ticket. I went to Christkindl Market in Bethlehem, Lehigh Valley area. So it goes on for a couple pages. So I have the Santa, close-up of all these candles, and this Christmas tree. I just kind of liked the way that looked. I have a 3x3 pocket page here with a photo of some candy, my parking ticket, some cards, nutcrackers and ornaments, just stuff I was seeing around. I have the 6x8 insert here for the Christkindl Market. I had saved this, but I luckily, with current scrapbooking, had a page protector that would fit it. So I was able to include that. This was a page that I had already made, but I love it. I think it's my favorite page in the whole album. It's a selfie I had taken with my camera of me baking cookies. It's on this really cool Teresa Collins transparency. I even had put the paper there for like support for when you're punching the holes. Just love the way that came out. And this is also one of my favorite photos I've taken, where the mixer was moving and came out all blurry. Day 15, selfies in the mirror with cameras. That was a really big Ali Edwards influence at the time. I have these cool rub-ons here. Day 16 was telling a story about going to Old Navy and buying new Christmas PJs. I wear them all the time still, and I totally love them. Day 17, super blurry photo with my little flip phone at the mall. Going shopping. Day 18, we made gingerbread houses, and I never remembered to take a photo of what it looked like, but I had that one, so there we go. Day 19 was making homemade gifts for my family. So this is a candy mold that's the shape of a Christmas tree. It has Oreos, and I'm pouring in the like white melted candies. Day 20 was I think this was a weekend. I made some decorated sugar cookies, and then I made a big batch of these peanut butter chocolate chip cookies to take to work. Day 22 was all my presents wrapped for my family and ready to go into the tree. Here we have another Hambly transparency framing me. That was already cut and ready to go for the album. A selfie with my little flip phone of wearing a Santa hat at work, and included this little 3D Santa hat there. Day 24, I have the photos of my ex covered here. So that was our apartment and some photos in front of the tree. Close-up of a gift I had been given of earrings, and my family's Christmas. I was not doing a good job taking photos that day. Just a filler page to end it, and then I have a little label here saying, like, obviously the year again, where I was living, and who I was living with at the time, because my life is drastically different now that it's 11 years later. But I am so glad that I have this album completed and ready to put on my shelf next to all my other albums. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you are encouraged to go back and finish your December daily projects, even if the photos are old and even if it's not completed. Thanks so much for watching.